Assalamu Alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel, where you can watch videos to improve your Imaan and learn about Islamic ideas and stories you may not have known about. Can anyone be punished for being handsome and charming? Of course, a person can be punished if he or she uses her beauty as a means of manipulating others, but if this too is not the case, then is punishing a person for one's beauty justified? Your answer will be a straight no. But the truth is that an incident really took place when a man was sent to exile and had even gotten his head shaved for the crime of being too attractive. And you would be more surprised to know that the one who punished the attractive individual was none other than the second caliph of Islam, Umar radiallahu anhu. So, let's know what actually took place, and without further delay, let's delve into the video. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu was known for his immense wisdom, justice, and leadership. His reign was marked by fairness, concern for the welfare of people, and maintaining the moral integrity of the society. Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu often patrolled the streets of Medina to guarantee that ordinary people lived a life of honor and dignity, as well as to learn about the issues that the common people were facing so that he might address them. And once he was on his routine patrol, he heard a woman singing and chanting a poem whose exact words were, "Is there a way to get some wine to drink, and is there a way to be with Nasr bin Hajjaj?" Now, this was something that shocked Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu to the core. And he started to think that if some lady is dreaming of getting her hands on this man named Nasr bin Hajjaj and even uttering words like drinking alcohol, which is totally prohibited in Islam, then it clearly means that the beauty of Nasr bin Hajjaj is acting as a trial for women. And therefore, he decided to call upon Nasr and check for himself. When Nasr came to Umar radiallahu anhu's summon, Umar radiallahu anhu got convinced that Nasr was indeed the same person the woman was singing about, as he too found Nasr to be extremely handsome. Umar radiallahu anhu understood that because of the extreme handsomeness that Nasr had, he might become a source of great fitna among the ladies of Medina. Therefore, Umar radiallahu anhu gave the orders to shave the head of Nasr so as to make him less attractive. Umar radiallahu anhu was completely surprised by what happened next. Nasr bin Hajjaj's head was shaved, making him much more appealing to the ladies than he was before. He subsequently ordered Nasr to wear a turban and cover his head in an attempt to reduce his appeal, but this did not work. And Nasr ibn Hajjaj continued to make women fall head over heels when they saw him. Umar radiallahu anhu now did not know what to do next, as he knew that he cannot keep a man underground or just out of sight just because he is handsome, and therefore he thought of banishing him out of Medina altogether so as to save the women from falling in this fitna. And Nasr bin Hajjaj was banished from Medina to Basra in Iraq because of the crime of being too attractive. After a long time, Nasr bin Hajjaj requested Umar radiallahu anhu to uplift his banishment and let him come back to Medina. But Umar radiallahu anhu rejected his plea and said that he wouldn't be allowed to come back to Medina as long as Umar radiallahu anhu is alive. It is reported that another such incident occurred during the rule of Umar radiallahu anhu. And this time too, an individual was becoming a source of trial and fitna for women of Medina. His name was Abu Duwaib. According to narrations, Umar radiallahu anhu heard some people saying that Abu Duwaib is the most handsome of the people of Medina. Umar radiallahu anhu then summoned him to check for himself, and as was the case of Nasr bin Hajjaj, Umar radiallahu anhu this time too got convinced that Abu Duwaib was the most handsome man of Medina, and thus commanded him to leave Medina. To this, Abu replied that if Umar wants to expel him, then send him to Basra, to which Umar radiallahu anhu had earlier expelled Nasr bin Hajjaj. Many scholars debate that this action of Umar was unjust, but the truth is that this action of Umar radiallahu anhu was not out of harshness, but out of care for the Muslim Ummah and the fear of spreading immorality. His decision reflects how he cared about guarding his people against fitna. He proved that a proper ruler should shield his people from anything that might lead to immorality or temptation. Fitna is not limited to trials of wealth or power, it can also refer to trials related to beauty or attraction. In this case, Umar radiallahu anhu took steps to prevent this potential trial from affecting the community, as excessive admiration could lead to jealousy, haram desires and gazes, or inappropriate behavior. Umar radiallahu anhu's decision showcases his wisdom as a leader. He didn't make this ruling out of superficial concerns, but to safeguard society's morality. A leader in Islam must think about the long-term consequences of seemingly small issues. His awareness of approaching fitna and taking action to avoid it shows his deep comprehension of human nature and Islamic values. This incident between Umar radiallahu anhu and the attractive men should be taken as an example to shield ourselves and others from situations that could cause harm to our faith and also lead to corruption in the society. Allah says in the Quran, "Do not go near adultery. It is truly a shameful deed and an evil way." May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from even going near to unlawful sexual advances. Ameen. That's all for today, dear viewers. We hope that you find this video informative and engaging. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until next time, Assalamu Alaikum.